Hello students, good afternoon and welcome to this segment video on mathematics. We will be looking at comparing and ordering numbers. But before that, a quick recap on place value and values of numbers. Okay, let's have a look at this number. It's 2086. So what is the value of the digit 2? How about the digit 0? And the digit 8? And the digit 9? Okay, in this question, they are asking you, identify the digit that is in the thousands place. What digit do you think is in the thousands place? Did you answer 2? Well done. Now for the next digit. The digit 8 stands for... Now this is a value question. Did you say 80? Well done. Now the next value question. The value of the digit 6 is... Did you say 6? Well done. Okay, let's move on. Now under value, we will also be looking at how to use expanded notation. So let's get on with an example. Here we have the number 4820. So 4820 is equals to what plus 800 plus 20? What could be the value that we're looking at here to fill in the box? So what is the digit that's missing? Okay, you have the digit 0 here, the digit 2 here, which is 20, the digit 8 here, which is 800. How about the digit... Yes, the digit 4. So what is the value of the digit 4? Did you say 4000? Well done. Let's try another example. So now is the reverse. You have all the values here and you are trying to find out what is the number here. So what do you think when you add 8000 with 200 with 90 and with 6? So that's 6 ones, 9 tens, 200s and 8000s. Did you say 8296? Well done. Next up, you have 3451, which is equals to 3000 plus a value here, 50 plus 1, or 1 ones, 1 1, 5 tens, value here, and 3000s. What could be the value here in the box? We have 1 1 here, 5 tens here, and 3000 here. Oh, the digit? Yes, the digit 4. What is the value of the digit 4? Yes, 400. Well done. And finally, next one. So what digit do you think is missing? Yes, you're right. It is the digit 8. And what could the digit 8 be valued at? What's the value of the digit 8? Yes, it's 80. Well done. Now let's look at comparing and ordering numbers up to 10,000. Here we have two numbers, 3068 versus 2145. So which number is greater? So first you start with comparing the ones and tens, hundreds, and thousands. The fastest way, of course, is to look at the place value that has a greatest value. If you look at the place value in the thousands place, you compare the place value at 3068. So you look at the thousands place, which is 3000. If you look at the number 2145, you look at the thousands place value, you will see that it is 2, the digit 2. So 3000 versus 3000 versus 2000, obviously the digit 3000 has a higher or greater value than the digit 2000. So just by comparing at the thousands place, you will be able to identify that 3000 is greater than 2000. Therefore, 3068 is greater than 2145. Okay, let's move on. Here's another example. Which number is greater, 1521 or 1322? Again, you go with the value, or the place value rather, that has the greatest value. So we look at the thousands place here because there's no 10,000. You start off with the thousands place. So now we look at the thousands place. The digit 1 is in the number 1521. And if you look at the number 1322 at the thousands place, you also have the digit 1. So both of them have the same digit at the thousands place. So obviously they are in equal par. So you can't compare that. So let's move on to the hundreds place. Now at the hundreds place, the number is 1000. This number here, 1521. At the hundreds place, you will have the digit 5, which stands for 500. If you look at the number below, 1322, at the hundreds place, you have the digit 3, which represents 300. So the thousands place are the same, you're right. So now we are going to look at 500s being greater than 300s. So therefore, 1521 is greater than 1322 by comparing the hundreds place, because the thousands place is the same. Okay, let's try. So let's compare the following. Which number is smaller? This time around, we are looking at smaller. Okay, if you compare the thousands place, it's still the same. So therefore, now you compare the hundreds place. Here we have a digit 5, which is 500. And you have the digit 3, which stands for 300. So which one is smaller? Well, obviously, the digit 3 is smaller than digit 5, because 500 is bigger than 300. So therefore, 1322 is smaller than 1521. Let's look at another one here. 2233 versus 2244. The thousands place is the same, the hundreds place is the same. So you have to compare the tens. So you have 3 tens here, whereas you have 4 tens here. So which number would be smaller? So therefore, yes, you're right. The number 2233 is smaller than the number 2244, because 3/10 is smaller than 4/10. Alright, boys and girls, it's finally time to test out whether you really understand what we have been going through for the last 10 minutes. And what better way than to work on your workbook. So let's get on with it. Let's start with page 11, and I would like you to work on it until page 17. Okay, you should be working on it during class. Should you need help, you can ask the relief teacher. If not, you can post your questions up at MC Online in the social learning wall, or you can even look for me the next day. Okay, only up to page 17, nothing more than that. Alright, I hope to see all of you again on Thursday. All the best, see you soon, have a good day. Bye kids.